Okay, it looks like I'm online. It looks like my sound is working. Hi folks, I hope you're all doing well. It's just me tonight. I don't usually stream tonight. Whoa, I'm dying. I was concentrating on the wrong character. Yeah, I'm just multi-boxing right now. Trying to get some levels for some of my alternate gnomes. Valthios? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello! How are you? Yeah, I don't have the kind of money to buy multiple versions of the new expansion, so it's going to be a minute before I start doing content for that expansion. I will probably have one on my Lorelei account, which is my Saturday character that I do with the Saturday group, because I know they all already have it and they're gonna expect me to be there, so I'll probably do it for that character. The second one to get it will probably be my warrior, my 125 warrior that I play on Sundays, but I might have as much as a month before I have to buy it for them, for that account, because we want to try to finish Outer Brood. Which we haven't quite finished yet. It's funny, we were pretty close to finishing it, but I don't know what exactly happened where we kind of got sidetracked. It could be that we took a break from doing the content just to like find and kill named or something, because we were getting the double XP and the double named, or the increased frequency of named spawning. So it could be that. I was hoping that if I got on here, maybe someone can help me with a problem I'm having. I still need to kill 3 more hungry thieves, and they seem to be very rare where I'm at. And no one in this group has tracking. Beast Lords don't get tracking, right? Kind of looking now. I get forage, not tracking. I wish I got tracking. That'd be nice. Because you would think I'm a wood elf and all that, but no tracking. I think I could probably find some of the hungry thieves down at the bottom. But for some reason, I can't find the stairs that lead down to the bottom. I'm kind of stuck at whatever level this is, because this is not the bottom. This is so far from the bottom. But that's all I need to finish this quest, is to kill the hungry thieves. And I've seen some in some of these houses. Now see, these are all ready to attack. So I've got a 102 Beast Lord, and then a level 86 Shaman, who's like shouldn't be here, a level 89 Mage, and the level 96 mage. So it's like the 96 mage and the Beast Lord that's doing all the heavy lifting. And then the Merc. I got a healer Merc and a tank Merc. Tank Merc is taking the hits and kind of keeping everybody alive. Yeah. But you know, I do accept super chats and all that. So if anybody out there would like to help me with some super chats, so I can maybe get the expansion a little sooner, that'd be great. And I know full well it's pretty much my own fault because I have too many accounts. I thought these guys, one of these guys would be in the name, especially like Commander Evestra there, or this guy, but I guess not. Evestra's escort. He's got an escort. Ooh la la. Did I walk in on something, fellas? Is this private time? Was that your bedroom? Maybe it's not that kind of escort, but you know, one can assume, especially because they're so angry that I barged in. They're trying to kill us. Maybe I should turn the game sound up a little bit higher. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud. I have a habit of keeping it way too low. I still think that these guys look like the Kaminoans from Star Wars. I keep expecting them to offer to sell me clones or something. So I put out a new song on my DJ Wobblecog page. I posted about it. What is this thing, this little whirlwind doing inside the house? Get out. You're an outside whirlwind. Leave. Okay, I'll just walk through you. New song on my DJ Wobblecog page. It's called, I think it's called Dumb Smartphone. I don't even know the name of my own song. That's shameful. I believe I'm correct though. I believe. But please go check it out if you can. Oh, I'm getting attacked. It's it's a fun song. It was intentionally made to be kind of funny. Because who doesn't have that dumb smartphone that pisses them off? Even though I absolutely love my phone, there are some days where I just want to hurl it out the window at oncoming traffic. The funny thing is, when I first bought it, it worked flawlessly. As soon as I installed my very first update, things started to go sideways. It still works, well, but I wish it worked better. And it doesn't matter what brand it is. Everybody I talk to has a different kind of phone, a different brand, and everybody has a story about how their phone is pissing them off. So whether it's an Apple or an Android, it doesn't matter. You know, they're all bad and they all cause us grief, but we can't live without them. Sorry, I'm looking for something here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, dumb smartphone. I was right. I was right. It is dumb smartphone. Bill said, "Hey Fez, how are you?" I'm all right, Bill. How you doing? Are you enjoying the new expansion? I heard you've been in there already. I'm kind of dreading Friday's group. I feel like I'm going to get angry and die a lot again because we're doing Burning Lands. And last week it was awful. I was in there, haven't had much time to do anything. Is this a Hungry Thief? I think it is, yeah. Hungry Thief. Yay, finally! So I'll just need 2 after this one. I don't know where the other Hungry Thieves are all hanging out. Trying to read your name. Nasaratsu said, "Hello, man. Found your channel a few days ago. Any tips on class race combo for beginners?" It depends, really. I mean, if you're looking to group, you know, just about anything, right? Anything that sounds good to you. If you're going to solo, you might want to play one of the more solo-friendly classes, something that's a little more self-sufficient, which I would say try a mage or a necromancer. Those 2 are really good with soloing because they get a hardy pet. There's a greedy looter. The greedy looter and the hungry thieves are kind of interchangeable, I've noticed. But there's a lot more greedy looters than there are hungry thieves. So my favorite class is a mage. And if you get a really good enhanced minion item, then your pet is going to be like super buff. And it's going to be a good tank all on its own. And then you could just run around with a healer mercenary that will help keep you and your pet alive. Although I'd say for the first 50 levels, you might not even need a healer mercenary. You could probably just do with getting a tank mercenary for the first 50 levels and let the tank basically power level you, just because they are so damn overpowered and strong at that level. At least The ones you get, the journeyman ones you get with a gold account, are overpowered. Now, the apprentice ones, not so much. The apprentice ones are kind of crappy. I want to know if mercenaries ever go beyond journeyman. Like, can you get like expert, mercenary or something like that, where they're even more OP, or not? I don't know. I always thought that there might be like a quest to unlock it, but maybe journeyman's the best you can get. Finally downloaded it. Been stuck in the start area all day. I'm sorry to hear that. Now, when you say start area, do you mean the Glooming Deep, the place with all the kobolds? Or do you mean Crescent Reach, which is the starting city? I'm only level 6, mostly struggling with the UI. Starter area, Glooming Deep. If it's you're underground and there's caves and you're fighting kobolds, yeah, that's the Glooming Deep. The Glooming Deep is pretty good though. It's fun. You can get up to level, I think, 15 or so in Glooming Deep alone. Not to mention, if you do all the quests and missions in Glooming Deep, you end up with a full set of armor for the beginning that can carry you up to level 20 or 30. Oh, sorry, the one with all the kobolds. Okay, yeah, that's Glooming Deep. Enjoy your killing there, thanks. Been there too, trying to complete all the quests. Yeah, because you'll get a full set of at least the visible armor. If you're lucky, you'll even score some of the other parts, like a belt, shoulders, and back. Jewelry, however, that you can get once you reach Crescent Reach. And in Crescent Reach, you could start working on the Hero's Journey stuff. And you can score jewelry for more stats, and then upgraded weapons. Having a good time just trying to figure out who to turn in quests. It usually tells you where to turn stuff in or who. Once I kill these guys, I'll show you how to bring up the quest window. And then there's also the quest overlay, so I don't know if you have that up yet. In the Glooming Deep, too, be sure you loot everything you find. Like, especially if you kill kobolds and they drop like a wooden staff. It might just be called a staff. Loot that. It'll sell for like 5 plat. And they drop all over the place. Likewise with the bows, I think sell for a plat. Just usually when I start in Glooming Deep, by the time I leave, I usually got a couple 100 plat on me, just from looting the garbage and selling it to the merchant over there in the the safe area. But if you hit Alt Q, you open up the quest window, and usually it will tell you the zone, and a lot of times in the description it'll say where to, who you turn your stuff into, or the name of the guy that gave you the quest. So that usually helps. I was worried there for a second. My tank mercenary was taking way more damage than he should have been. EQ and WoW, in my opinion, are two different animals. EQ will not hold your hand. Beta testing WoW was a walk in the park for me back in the old days. Yeah. I never got very far with WoW. I played a single day at a friend's house on their account. So I never really got out of the newbie area. But I thought it was, it looked alright. It's just, I already had put so many hours into Everquest that I really didn't want to start over. I didn't want to be a newbie all over again. At least not at the time, And one reason why I still play Everquest today is, I guess, sort of the same thing. I don't want to be a newbie, whatever game I go to. Inspirations from classes. Sorry, I got something in my eye. It's driving me nuts. Missing one item that you can't turn in. Was that the beginning weapon? Like the dagger? Because if that is, you can just loot the bronze or it's either bronze or steel. There's bronze nuggets, and then there's these steel nuggets that drop, or iron nuggets. And you can hand those in instead of the beginner weapon. Because, yeah, there's that one NPC. He's like a smith or something in the beginning area, where next to all the other quest people of Crescent Reach. Silk or something to do with spiders. There's the cocoon silk. So if you go to the spider area, there's these white balls. They're not testicles. They're just like white cocoon balls. And you walk up to them, you left click on it, and if you see this actions window here, and you go to this tab here, the second tab, abilities, you right click on one of them and you choose open. So you open the cocoon, or I think you can bash it with your weapon, and then you loot the cocoon silk. You need 4 of them, and you turn it into that nice cat lady, and she hands you, I think she gives you the pants. It's either the pants or the tunic for that. What level is my group? My group here they vary in levels, because I'm sort of trying to power level these lower level tunes. But I'll read off my roster here. The Beast Lord is level 102. I have a Shaman that's only 86. So they're the ones that's getting more XP here. Then I have a Mage that's level 89. Getting a little bit better XP too. And then there's a 96 Mage. So the 96 Mage and the 102 Beast Lord are doing all the work, really. And then there's the Warrior Mercenary and the Cleric Mercenary. Of course, the Warrior Mercenary is 102, because that one belongs to the Beast Lord. And the Cleric is like 96 or whatever, belonging to the second highest level character in the group. Which is anytime, you multi-box like 4 characters like I'm doing, that's what I would recommend. Have your mercenaries be the 2 highest level ones, so they work well together. It doesn't help to have a cleric who's like 10 levels lower than the tank, they're not going to be able to keep up on heals. But I'm trying to complete this quest, and I need to take out 2 more hungry thieves. You see it's up here on the far left. I have my cursor, and I have 4 out of 5, so I need 1 more. My math is just terrible. There we go. Finally turned in my first quest. Just needed to see what it looked like. I do have some videos that have like tips and stuff for new and beginning players, so I don't know if that would help. But you know, you can always do a search on YouTube. I don't know if I have a walkthrough for the tutorial though. It's kind of a long thing, you know. There's a lot you can do there. But you could always take notes too, like, you know, if you're not sure how some quest is gonna play out, you can take notes of like so and so gave you the quest and what he looked like. It might help. I don't know. I used to take notes all the time in this game just because it was so freaking, like, the world is just so big. What did I get here? An augment. A mediocre augment. I figured I'm going to be mostly solo. I looked it up and seen Necro was recommended. Yeah, I've been browsing your videos. They've been pretty helpful. Awesome, I'm glad to hear it. And thank you for watching. Let me take my quest thing down here because it's sort of interfering. You guys can't see it, but well, you kind of actually can. I have, I have my chat window up here on the left, and I can't always read the chat when the quest is there. Okay, here's another thing. If you open your inventory, click on Achievements, and you get the Achievements window. Click on the hero's journey, and you can click on progression, and you'll start getting listings for a bunch of quests that you can do, and they'll show you different loot and stuff that you can get. So let me see here. Important errands. So if you do all these quests under important errands, so there's 3 quests by someone named Jinkin and 2 by Baker Shivra. And then you hit View Reward. They will give you a Soldier's Orb and a belt. I believe the orb is a ranged item. Sit in your range slot, but it gives you some stats. And then the belt also gives you some stats. And it also gives you 14% haste, which is great from level 5 to 20. I mean, you can use it up past that level too as well, until you get something better. And all you have to do is just complete different sets of quests. Let me close this for now. I'm getting attacked from multiple locations here. I will get back to that tip in a second. Sometimes I have to pay attention so I don't die. it's kind of embarrassing when you get killed by things that con light blue to you, you know? But it happens. The higher the level you go, the harder the game gets. It doesn't really get easier, guys. Grando Reaper said Pally sounds fun. Yeah, a paladin can sort of solo some, especially if they're fighting a lot of undead. They excel at killing undead. You could, and since you can heal yourself, you might do well by using like a rogue mercenary instead of a cleric or a tank, because then your damage goes up, and you just heal yourself and heal your rogue companion. Let me go back to the achievements here. There's also stuff like where it says advancement. So there's like Boab's jealousy. If you do disgruntled Boab and then council member Rikash's quests. And of course, this is just for beginners, right? So, you know, it's for people who are just starting out once you get to Crescent Reach. So it's just you do those 2 little quests, and if you're not sure who Boab is or who the other character is, you could do a search. Go to alakazam.com and type in, you know, Boab, type in Rikash, and it'll show you sometimes a picture of that NPC. It'll tell you whereabouts they're found. But if you do those 2 quests, you'll get a weapon. And the weapon varies. You have multiple choices. You get a weapon, you get a hammer, you can get a dagger, an ulak, or a twisted staff, and a shield. So there's one called Job Offers, where if you finish that, you get a mask. Trying to see some of these other rewards. Oh, here's the one that gives jewelry. So yeah, there's Skinner Bezuth, Vunder the Dark, and Councilman Shay. And if you do all those quests, like 5 quests, you end up with a set of jewelry. So you get 2 earrings and 2 rings. And that's for, like, you know, level 5 to 20. You need to be 5 to wear it, and, you know, and so on. It goes up and up. You get pants. So a lot of the things that you get in Crescent Reach would end up being upgrades to the stuff you get in the tutorial zone. Speaking of daggers, you have that water pet, a weapon. He backstabs from any position. Yeah, I'm aware. I was having the pets die a lot. They were fully equipped when I got here, but for a while they just kept dying, so I gave up on it. Now that things seem to be stable, I might give them something. But I did learn that water pets do backstab without weapons, but that's only from the back. But if they have weapons, they can also backstab from the front, which was interesting. How are they managing that one? You know, I'm tempted to just give my shaman the slow spell, the AoE slow, just because I'm never attacked by just one guy. constantly getting attacked by 2 to 3 at a time. Doom Muffin is out of control. Oh yeah, what did Doom Muffin, wow, the name finally updated. Because remember, it was Snooky for the longest time. It finally updated to Doom Muffin. It was supposed to be Doom Muffin. The new Mage Shield is up from 15k to 150k. Okay. Fez, when can you get mercs in the game? No, you can get them at level 1, man. I would suggest there's a mercenary liaison right there in not just in Crescent Reach, but even in the tutorial. It's part of your quests. It's just a human mercenary, you know, at first, but yeah, I would say get a mercenary right away. And if you can, if you're paying for a gold account, get the journeyman mercenary, because they're going to be a lot stronger than the apprentice one. Bill, I do not have the expansion yet, but I promise I will get it by Saturday, because I know you guys are probably gonna be unhappy if we have to keep doing Outer Brood. So I will get it for that one account, because I'm, you know me, I'm always broke, because I have bad, what do you call it, time management skills, and I just don't make a whole lot of money at what I do. Uber drivers don't make shit. So I will buy it. I'll just get the cheapest one. I'll get it for Lorelei's account, and then I hope I'm going to be able to wait like at least a couple of weeks before I have to get it for Antipathy, which is for the Sunday group, because they're also 125. Fortunately, the Friday group is still only like about 110-ish. So it's going to be, I'll have, you know, a few months before I need to get it on that account, which is awesome. Actually, the funny thing is, that mage is on Lorelei's account, so they're going to have, yeah, they're going to have the expansion. So that's going to be kind of funny. So yeah, I'll have, for the Friday character, it's gonna have it, because they're on the same account. As Lorelei, so. With the new damage shield being mass group buff, might actually be able to finish the partisan quests in Howling Stone. Yeah, Howling Stones was a pain in the ass. I tried to do it with a box group, and I got my ass handed to me. Like, it was a dozen Sarnak, and they said, "Here, this belongs to you. It's your ass. We're handing it to you." And I said, "Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without my ass." But anyway, stupid, really bad jokes aside, yeah, they have too many mobs all close together. And they all aggro at the drop of a hat. Happened to me the last time I moloed it. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Mercs have been a massive help. Yeah, the mercs are awesome. You know, cleric mercs, tank mercs. The only time they start becoming ineffective is you know, at the top level, you can't raid with mercenaries. First of all, they don't let you in raid zones with mercenaries. And then there are some quests where, like, the healer mercenary is just way too slow, and you're not going to survive if you're trying to use a cleric mercenary. So yeah, you kind of have to start grouping. And if you're looking for a guild that groups often, everybody's welcome to join Chamber of Chaos. It's a friendly guild. There's a lot of super friendly people in it, and people that are online way more than I am. So it's more their guild now than it is mine. I'm just happy to be a part of it. "18, you have a watch party. Awesome. Yeah, also, if you get bored, maybe you can bookmark it. Go to the DJ Wobblecog, my other account here on YouTube, and mark the song "Dumb Smartphone." I just released it today, and I'm really happy with it. It's a pretty funny song, and the video came out pretty good. There's still a lot of stuff that I don't do well when it comes to, you know, trying to make the videos. I'm hoping I'm getting better. But some of it is so complicated, and I don't have much of a budget at all. I just do a lot of that stuff for fun. Doom Muffin silenced me for saying testicles. Oh man. Yeah, if anything, that would be a word that I would allow. Saying the word testicles doesn't bother me at all. I'm just happy it's finally updated to Doom Muffin. Because like I said, it wasn't supposed to be like Stay Snooky. It was supposed to be Doom Muffin. So yay that it finally updated. It's so odd that it updated after I changed to Windows 11. "21 viewers right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so not my normal stream time. Remember, super chats are always active. Wink, wink. Help a poor brother out." Yeah, I wanna promote some more people in our Discord to like mods and stuff, because like I said, they are there so much more than I am. And I really love and appreciate everything they do to help out the guild. I'm not super social all the time because of the job. I mean, I gotta be around people all the time as a Uber driver. So you know, it's my own fault for being an Uber driver. I know. It's you decided. You deserve it, you punk ass bastard. I know. But that doesn't negate the fact that I have limited time. So it's nice that they're around when I'm not here to offer to group with people and help people out. And I mean, they're so much more organized than I am. They actually set up houses in our housing village in the residential area, right? That are full of equipment and gear that any guildie can just go and grab if they need it, if it's an upgrade for them and stuff, which is awesome. Because it's gear from, I think it's everything from like level 70 and up. I'm not sure if I'm 100% right on that, because you know we have the level 70 raid group on that we do on Wednesdays, and we're always looking for more people to join the raid too, guys. Because I don't know if you've noticed by now, but I kind of suck at multi-boxing, especially under stress. Like right now, I'm just screwing around. I think I'm doing okay. Plus, I'm not fighting anything too complicated. But during the raids, sometimes I'll sort of have a meltdown or a panic attack because, you know, things are going wrong and I have no control. And I'm kind of a bit of a control freak, which is kind of funny, you know. I want the opposite of chaos, but we're all contradictory all the time, right? So why wouldn't I contradict my own guild name? As someone who works in customer service, I totally understand. My recommendation to the mods is Emberlight and Tira. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna ask here either tonight or tomorrow when I see them. And maybe a couple of other people. Here's the guy's escort again. But yeah, we have a guild full of really, really excellent people. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm for sure 100% happy. I still can't find hungry thieves right now. So I'm just going to target some of these guys from a distance. And if I don't see a hungry thief, I'm not going to bother going there. And we just cleared out this house. Let's go over this bridge. Fez, what game did you play before EQ? For me, it was some mud. I played Diablo. I was playing Diablo, I think 2, before I got into Everquest. I didn't get into Everquest, you know, during beta or launch, like a lot of other people can say. I don't have that accolade, but I got in around. It was either Kunark or like either right before Velius or right around Velius when I got in, just because I never heard of it. Didn't know it existed. I wasn't online much at the time anyway. Now things are really different. But a girl introduced me. I know everybody's like, bullshit. A girl did not introduce you to EverQuest. Yeah, no, they did. Like one of the 2 girls in the whole tri-state area that played EverQuest actually showed up at a party at my house, because back then I shared a house with a bunch of people because I was still broke, but even more broke then. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I didn't mean to take that. These guys were pulling, and I slowed the mob. Let me make sure I'm shouting in Elvish so they understand. Elvish, there we go. Okay. Yeah. one rule I try to do is not be a douche. So yeah, there's a group here. I didn't even know there was a group here. What level are these guys? Ooh, I could buff them. I could buff them. Give them some beast crack and some beast AC. Let's hit them with don't run away so quick. I was gonna hit you with some haste, guys. And maybe a damage shield. Come back! I'm trying to help! Okay. Hit him with some haste. Hit him with champion. Oh, shaman buff. Oh, they vanished. How'd that happen? How did they just vanish? That's weird. That's a little sketchy now. I hope they're not using that software that lets you warp, man. I'm gonna feel stupid for helping them then. That's one thing I don't love. No need to cheat, guys. It's a game. What the hell? Where's my shaman at? Why is my shaman here? That's crazy. My shaman ended up, like, not with the rest of the group there for a second. Me and Hippie, the only mods. No, I think there's someone else. Although, wait, I don't know, maybe. Because there were a few more, but there were people that left. It's gross. How many people use MQ2? Yeah. Yeah. There's no need for it, man. It's a fun game. Why are you going to automate it? It's not a game, then. It's a business. Now I kind of feel like, okay, it would have been fine if I accidentally took their mob, but still, you know, I didn't know at the time. And who knows, maybe there was a druid in the group and they used sucker, so let's try not to jump to conclusions, even though I did jump to conclusions. It just took me a minute to realize, what if they had a wizard or a druid and they used sucker? That's a perfectly legit reason why they might have blinked out like that. So, yeah. It's so easy to jump to the negative, though. Like, when you see a car accident, what do you think usually? You don't always think, oh, that poor person, maybe they had a medical condition or something. No, you think, that jerk was drunk. You don't think, oh, maybe they have a heart condition, or maybe they had a diabetic coma or something or other, right? Why did these guys come running at me? That was weird. But that happens a lot. Zorgo. Yeah, I think Zorgo and Tavik as well. But yeah, we could for sure use more. Yeah, there was a group that was using MQ2 trying to steal a mob that we were camping. That sucked. We just somehow got lucky, though, because the mob came back. So I don't know if they got killed or what. I'm still not seeing the hungry thief. I just need one more hungry thief. Oh, hungry thief, where are you? Let me do a group invis here. And then I can just sort of run around and look for thieves. So I really don't want to be here all night long just on this one dumb quest. Wind Archer, Wind Archer. I did find a few named here, which was pretty cool. And they dropped this nice shield that I gave to my 2 lower level guys. It was a nice upgrade for them. Here, let me link it. That way, if anybody's ever looking for a cool shield, they can find it. Yeah, it was this thing. You know, level 85 to 90 for cleric, druid, shaman, necro, wizard, mage, and enchanter. So I gave one to the shaman, gave one to the mages. So pretty cool. Looks pretty cool too. Nice stats. Just the hunter in that zone is a bag, I think. Oh, really? Damn. Maybe that's what that group was here for? Because it's not the first time, as old as this expansion is, it's not the first time I ran into people. Yeah, see, this supply keeper, he's the one that gave me the quest to kill these guys. This guy gives quests too. I don't know what if I want to request more though. Let's find out what he's got. Help, jumping their back, death. What did you give me? Kill Argathian traitors. Oh, there's plenty of traitors. Okay. Let's try to get that quest for everybody then. I wish I would have gotten that sooner because I've been killing traitors nonstop, man. And hopefully everybody's high enough level now to get that quest. And I think they are. What? Why can't I get it with this character? Because they're still invisible, duh. There we go. So everybody has it now. Awesome. So even my level 89 was able to get it, which is great. So yeah, Saturday we probably will be able to play the newer expansion, Bill, if you're still there. Because like I said, I'll get it for Lorelei. Plus, I think we're going to get a lot more views. There's a hungry thief right here. Man, there's two of them right here. Shit, I should have just came to this building right away. Why did I not even think maybe go in the building that he's at? No. Man, I'm so stupid. I know people get annoyed when I call myself stupid, but come on. I haven't even been in this one building yet. And there's two of them chilling in here. Sometimes it's okay. What? Where'd my weapons go? It was weird. I was like using hand to hand and not with weapons. Oh wow, I'm missing one of my Rolex. That's weird. Okay. So I've got all the kills that I needed. Return to the supply keeper. Okay, awesome. Now, some of my guys died a couple of times. Return. So I'm going to just make sure that they also, it says return for them. It's weird. Where's my overlay at, man? And what is this? What is this window? Why is it there? Updating to Windows 10 has screwed up a bunch of my settings for some reason. Okay. So it is return for everybody. So let's do that. Here's where I kind of wish I had like a wizard or a druid, just so I can sucker away more quickly. I'm not sure where the guy is, the quest guy. I don't know if this was him over here. No, I think I'm going the wrong way. Supply. There he is, supply keeper. All right. So I think I just need to hail him. Yay! Completed. Okay. And I got 0.136 XP. This is more XP than I got from the killing. And got XP for that. Got XP for that character. And got XP for that character. Okay. Fez, any clue if Steam client contains the needed ROF2 files? needed to play on your server. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You do know that you can just download the Everquest client from Everquest.com, right? It's a free download, so you can do that, and it'll have everything you need. As far as Steam goes, I never got Everquest from Steam. I just ordered it the old-fashioned way from the site itself, you know, from Everquest.com. I would assume if Everquest is on Steam that it would have everything you need to play, because this is not a private server. This is retail. This is Daybreak's server. It's the Firiona Vie Server. The only project server I play on lately is if I'm playing City of Heroes. And there's no longer a retail version of City of Heroes out there. So your only choice is a project server like Homecoming or one of the other two, which unfortunately I hate that I forget their names a lot. One is called Rebirth. I'm remembering now. One is Rebirth, and there's another one. They all have different rules, and, you know, but I'd say that Homecoming is probably the most populated one if you're looking to find a place where it's easy to group. I haven't played City of Heroes online in a bit. I played a little bit here and there, just for myself, offline. Because, again, sometimes I've had too much social interaction throughout my day, and I don't want any more social interaction. My meter is full. And I kind of feel bad sometimes, you know, because I know there's guildies that want to group and stuff, and I'm friends with some of them, and I like to hang, but there are some times where I'm just kind of burned out, and I need quiet time. But lo and behold, what do? I'm live streaming right now. That's because my social meter isn't completely full. I'm actually excited that the my mod bot name updated finally to Doom Muffin, as it should have been all this time. Because if everybody remembers, it was Snooky. It was Snooky forever. It was supposed to be Doom Muffin, and it is now. So yay! I wonder why it changed now. I thought it was just going to be stuck as Snooky forever. Which, you know, it was fine. Just didn't expect it. It was very random. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Microsoft and how they make us change so often to their newer version or whatever, and I fought against updating to Windows 11 until just recently, where they ended support for Windows 10. But since I switched, other than the fact that I don't like how the the taskbar is, and it took me a while to figure some stuff out because they changed a lot. my computer has been running better. So do what you want with that. I also needed to realize that they screwed up all my settings when I did the update. So my sound was messed up. Like my stream. Which, let me double check now that my microphone is correct. Click on that. It's on default again. I don't know why that is happening. You were probably hearing an echo. Damn it. Okay, it's set correctly now. I hope it stays this way now. I guess I'm gonna have to test it every time. This is weird. So hopefully the sound is better now, guys. I don't know if you were hearing an echo before. Let me know if you were, and if the sound quality just changed just now. Because the last time it said default on my settings on Streamlabs, it was messed up. It sounded like I was in a tunnel, or there was a lot of background noise. Yeah, no, they all, yeah, it should support everything. All the expansions are included if you download it for free as well. Well, not all of them. The most recent two, you usually have to buy. But I think that's going to be the same way with Steam as well. Unless you're paying for it. I'll just patch in and test it. Yeah, because it's, you know, it doesn't make sense that you would get this, you know, get free expansions just for using the Steam client. Sound has changed. Now it's dry. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to listen to myself here for a sec. So you might hear a little bit of an echo. Because I'll be, damn it. Wrong button. Stupid phone. Dumb, 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 dumb. My smartphone's stupid. Okay. Should be better now. Let's see. Should be better now. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds pretty crisp. Yeah, that sounds pretty crisp. You know, I'm meaning my, you know, my voice. So it should be okay. It might have sounded sort of like an echo before. So I'm not sure what you mean by dry. Chat is wonky for me, or Muffin is silencing me. No more hallway effect. Okay, good. Yeah. That's what we want to avoid. We don't want to be shouting from the hallway. I apologize, everybody. I didn't know the sound was messed up. I kind of count on you guys a lot of times to tell me. Oh, was I not supposed to attack him? It said indifferent, but I had already hit him. Sounds good to me. Yeah, it should be good now, but it was bad earlier. There was like the hallway effect. Yeah, Bill, I don't know what you're typing in that would cause Doom Muffin to silence you at all. I haven't really updated her in a bit. So she's basically using the same filters that Snooky did. It's the same bot. It's just the name updated finally. Those all your accounts? Yeah, currently these are, you know, I'm just playing alts. Okay, so I'm not supposed to attack these guys. These guys are indifferent. Oopsie daisy. Was not supposed to attack them. They're not the they are not the guys I'm looking for. I need the traitors. Not the average Joes. I need the Trader Joes. Wah wah. Sorry, that was dumb. I said you were going to bust your testicles if you didn't have the if you didn't have the expansion. Yeah, that's probably got to be a default thing. I really don't get offended at the word testicles. It's a funny word to say, honestly. But yeah, that's why I was like, I'm probably gonna have to get the expansion. Because otherwise these guys are gonna bust my balls. For some reason, all the mounts are gone. I'm gonna put everybody back on their mount. Testicular fortitude. I will take a look if I remember how to find the settings, and I'll see if I can remove testicles from the screening. If not, just spell it funny or something, and you might be able to get around it. I don't know. Or say Nards. Nards is always good. It's all good. Wolfman's got Nards. What class would go good to level with a cleric? Rogue. Evening, Fez. Evening, Rogue. How you doing, buddy? Mounts, beneficial HP, mana regen out of combat. Yes, they are. So anytime you have a pure caster, especially, I always suggest giving them a mount and making sure they're mounted up. Because they will regen mana faster. Even in combat, because they're sitting down the whole time. And you can either buy the mounts here in the Daybreak store, if you look here under mounts. They've got all kinds. Sometimes they got special holiday ones. It looks like this Christmas Braxy is back. That's this thing. Not really a big fan of it, although I don't have a reason other than it looks weird. I highly recommend not getting the reindeer. It looks kind of cool, sure, but do you see the bouncing that it's doing? If you're on it, it's going to be doing that the whole time. You're going to be bouncing, even if you put levitate on it. Levitate helps a little, it'll bounce a little slower or a little less. But you're even if you're in first person view, you're going to be bouncing. And if you're older like me, after a while it makes me nauseous. So I would really recommend against this mount and any mount that makes you bounce too much. This one's pretty good. This one's fine. I kind of really like this one because it looks so ominous and dark for like a Shadow Knight or a Necromancer, because it's got like the flaming red eyes. Here's another pretty good one. The head doesn't get in the way at all. It's perfectly a fine mount. It's kind of a purplish, metallic purple, black worm. This guy's fine. This one's a little too loud for me, but it's fine. I don't really like cats, so I've never had a cat one. I can't tell you, but I think it's probably okay because as you see here, it doesn't look like it's bouncing. I love the wolves. The wolves are great. They don't bounce at all. The wargs are good. They don't bounce. That's just a warg with armor. I have no idea how good or bad these are either. I've never had one of them. These weird tailless cats. Again, not a big cat person. The spider is good. Happy with the spider. My Necromancer has it. I absolutely love this warg too. My Friday character has the warg and it's great. It looks cool too because it's new. It hasn't been around that long. And this is an abomination. I hate this thing. I just think it's really ugly. And it does look like it bounces a little bit if you're looking at it. So I don't know. I would suggest against anything that bounces even a little. But this is it's just hideous. It looks like some garbage like a newbie threw together in Second Life. So I'm sorry. Sorry if you were the one that created and rendered that one. It took me 3 weeks. I don't care. Do better. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sometimes, you know, the boss is breathing down our neck and we put out something that looks mediocre. There's my rant about the mounts. I'm done. I'm done now. You could also buy some mounts in world. If you get the revival pack, let's do that real quick. Remind everybody about the revival. If you type in the word house, not hounce, just house. Type in the word house. Is this still in there? Maybe it's not anymore. Here we go. Type in the word house, scroll down. If you find this thing called House of Thule Collector's Edition Revival, it is $40. So it is $40, but you get a bunch of stuff. You will get 2 mercenary contracts and like endless mercenary. You get 999 mercenary contracts for different kinds of mercenaries. And if you look at this, like not very attractive gold lion, they're not attractive, yeah, but you get 999 of them times 2, which means you will have mounts for every character on that account on any server for as long as you're owning your account. Chances are you're never going to go through all 999 of them. And they're good mounts as far as they don't bounce a lot. They're fast. And they give you a small buff. I think it's like 250 HP, mana, endurance, and maybe plus 10 to AC or something like that. So not an amazing buff, but they do give you a buff. So I would recommend. I have it on a lot of my accounts. Because it was cheaper paying that $40 than buying a mount every single time I needed a mount for a new character. Especially because for a while I had this terminal illness where you're compelled to make a new alt character every week or day. And I was doing it constantly. So yeah, it saved me a ton of money. Let me read the chat because I see rogues chatting and stuff. So sorry. Let me get to it. But I also have to make sure I'm killing these guys so they don't kill me. I'm off work in time Saturday. Okay. What? What did he say? He didn't say unnecessary words. Oh man, Doom Muffin, stop giving Bill a hard time. I might have to put like it's supposed to ignore like regulars also. So I gotta look into that. I don't know why Doom Muffin is just trolling you tonight. Eternal Rogue said chum something with tanky pet who can do damage would be nice. Mage. Then having 2 mercs. You have a full group. Yeah, I would say get something like a pet class, either a Beast Lord, Necromancer, or Mage. It's going to be super helpful. Scott Rowland said, hi Fez. I love the Just Me material. It's great learning material. And you're always fun. Thank you. I vote for more uploads like this. What do you mean? Like right now, the live stream? More live streams like this? Or just when I make videos and I'm explaining things and trying to be helpful? Because I do a lot of that too. But yeah, right now I'm live. But thank you. But I'd say a mage goes good with a cleric. I used to run around on my old server with this old dwarven cleric, and he would buff me and my pet. He would keep me and my pet alive, and my pet would do the tanking, and I would, you know, throw fire at stuff. I thought we worked really well together. Then I also played with my brother, because he played for a while, and he was a shaman, and that also worked really well together, where he buffed my pet, healed my pet and me, and helped keep us alive, and my pet would tank for us. Well, my pet and his pet together. Because, you know, shaman have a pet. It's just not quite as strong as a mage's pet. Yeah. Shadow Knight and a cleric would do well together. I would agree. I think a Shadow Knight and a Shaman would also do really well together. Maybe even better than with the cleric. Just because, you know, then you can slow anything and have all those extra buffs. I think I heard somewhere someone saying like that Shadow Knight with a shaman was like super good or something. I don't know if I've ever done the combo myself as far as just like, you know, multi-box team. I do some weird multi-box teams. Like my Dark Elf team, what is it, like a Shadow Knight, a Ranger, and a Rogue. And I usually use, you know, each one has a Merc, so there's a Cleric Merc, a Tank Merc, and a Rogue Merc as well. Just because that way I don't really have to actually tank as the Shadow Knight. I don't know. Making the Shadow Knight in that group was kind of a stupid idea. I probably could have just made a Necromancer, and I would have been better for it. I don't always make the logical choice. Bill said, I hate Shadow Knights. You are a Shadow Knight. Your main character is a Shadow Knight. So I don't know if you're trolling yourself now or what. Grando, I remember when Fez would group with me. Hey, you got busy, dude. You're not in you were in the Saturday group, yeah. And then I think you went and power leveled yourself. You were one of the original 6 characters, I think, when we first started doing these live stream groups, Grando. But, you know, you had a kid and all that, and I understand. Life comes first. Rogue said, let the hate flow through you. Yes. Something dark side. Something complete. I'm breaking my own rule by not having weapons on these pets. They've survived long enough to where I think I really need to give them some weapons. Like I said before, the reason they don't have them is because they were dying a lot. And I just got sick of summoning them every 5 minutes. Fez got this thing called streamer privilege and makes stories about me now. What stories? Why are all my biggest supporters and avid viewers also my biggest trolls? Tell me that. Answer me that. Michael Johnson, it's fun. I guess it is. Okay, let's move here. Oh shit. Why am I not wearing this? It's for 95. I am 96 now. And I'm not wearing it, and it's a XVI. It's a Enhanced Minion 16. And I'm just wearing an Enhanced Minion 12. What was on the other earring? Yeah, we're definitely switching this up, man. I could probably give this other earring here to the other mage. Well, they're not a high enough level to use it just yet, but... So that one's 97. I have a feeling that if I summon... summon with this new earring, it'll be even higher than 97. So let's try it. Let's say leave. Summoning. $98! It went up a whole level when I swapped the earring out. Okay. Nice. It's not even like a new spell. It's just a better enhanced minion item. Oh, there's another mob up here. Get a tank merc, a DPS merc. Use DPS mage pet. Surprised you're not all gnomes again. Yeah, got 2 gnomes in the group, but one is a shaman can't be a gnome and a beast lord can't be a gnome. Believe me, if a beast lord and a shaman could be gnomes, they probably would be gnomes. Okay. Granda said, believe it or not, I tried playing EQ today on FV. I was not on drugs. Never said you were. How'd it go? Did you run into an issue? Wow. That mage now has a better enhanced minion item than my 102. Well, they're 102. They can have a better enhanced minion item. I'm gonna have to like look into that actually. Let me get the weapons up. Come here, air pet. I want to make sure I'm giving the right guy the right weapons. And the other one is 86. I don't think I could give him these. Oh, I can. These are proc at 85. Okay, so they can use the same weapons now. Nice. Okay, everybody's got weapons now. There. Went okay. It was like 10 minutes and realized how boring solo is. Yeah, it can be. Where are these mobs coming from? Jeez. Why am I not auto-attacking? Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Get with the program, Fez. Stupid Beast Lord. Somebody would have to be a rodent of some kind. Do you want to group with Beast Lord who has a Freeport rat as a pet? If there was a gnome Beast Lord, I could picture them having a clockwork as a pet. Just like they do on Project Lazarus. Although I don't know if Project Lazarus as a server, as a project server still exists, because I haven't been there in a really long time. And I know that, you know, Daybreak has kind of cracking down on project servers for a bit. So, I don't know. Oh, Fez, go deep and make it make sense. Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, there's the clockwork rat illusion. But on Project Lazarus, the mage pet for the Beast Lord, because see, they had unlocked a lot of class race combos, which is one thing that I liked about that server. So you could have a mage Beast Lord, and they had like a junk dog. So you know that big junk dog thing in Plane of Innovation, it's like a rare spawn or a raid mob or something. It was that model, only smaller. And you could play that. And like the Dark Elf, there could be a Dark Elf Beast Lord. And they got those like black and purple spiders from like the Mistmore Lost Dungeons. I think they're also in the Plane of Nightmare. Level 10 quest for Gnome Beast Lord is to tinker their first pet. There you go. That would be hilarious. I don't know what's wrong with me, but for some reason I can solo for hours and still find enjoyment in the game. But I have come to really appreciate and enjoy grouping with others as well. And that only came from this channel and the fact that, you know, I met all these new people and guildies and stuff, people that joined the guild. I'd say I've changed and grown a lot in my pants. I mean, just, you know, mentally, emotionally, maybe not emotionally. But yeah, no, trying to be honest, I have grown a lot doing this channel. I think I've gotten to be a bit friendlier, more social, less grouchy, trusting more people, you know. Better idea. Gnome Beast Lord gets a level 10 quest to tinker a collar for their first pet. to make it fit animals that could wear a collar. Cats, squirrels, rats, anything with a neck. Like a mind control collar. That would be kind of funny too. Although, now it feels kind of cruel. I like the idea that I just tinker to Steamwork. And I don't think it would be a level 10. It would be whenever Beast Lords get their first pet. Which is actually at level 8. Because I'm looking at my spells now, and yeah. First pet is level 8. How many more traders do I need? Oh. 3 more. Bill, never trust your uncle. Well, he's a Shadow Knight. Level 4. Okay, I thought it was 10 for some reason. I think it used to be level 9 back in the day, but they lowered it a little bit. I still have 21 viewers. Holy cats. Remember, folks, please check out my DJ Wobblecog channel. I put out 2 new music videos. One of them was just today. The other one was earlier in the week. And, you know, they could use some views. I think the song Dumb Smartphone is my favorite new song that I was able to come up with. Also, sort of on the news spectrum, I took a snow day the other day, so I was at home all day, but I tried to be productive, and I spent the entire day uploading music to CD Baby, and you know, in turn that will be sent to things like Spotify and Apple Music. So within, I don't know, the next few weeks, you might start seeing more music by me on those platforms. They're all going to be under the name Grief Ember right now, because that's, you know, I sort of have doing 2 different projects. And so that's all my more gothy type songs and stuff. Like Hello and Goodbye. And I did put Dumb Smartphone on that list. Rogue said, I'm 2 of your viewers. And Bill said, I'm 2 as well. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I will be doing another mass upload for all the DJ Wobblecog music, which is just anything EverQuest related and anything that doesn't fit as a Grief Ember song. So that will be uploaded at some point too, because I figure, hey, you know, songs that get a lot of views, you get royalties from that. In any way that will help me to survive the inflation and everything, the rising cost of living, is awesome. So I know that not everybody agrees with AI and this and that, but, you know, I gotta use every tool at my disposal to try to survive. Because I don't want to live on the street, guys. I'm too old for that shit. So yeah, if you want to help out, keep an eye out for songs under the band name Grief Ember on Spotify and Apple Music and all that. That would be awesome. Oh man, that wasn't me trying to hint for that. Thank you, Rogue. Rogue just gifted 20 subscriptions. Thank you very much. 20 memberships. So everybody is now getting memberships. Can say thank you to Eternal Rogue. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that very, very much. Well, now that you have memberships, feel free to go to, if you click on my little face on there and go to view channel or whatever, just go to the main channel and then go under posts. I just today updated the Discord invitation. So anybody who's become a member will be able to see the members only Discord invite and click the link to join our private Discord. Thank you again, man. I cannot thank you enough, Rogue. I appreciate you. So yeah, congrats everybody who got a free membership. So yeah, I should probably also apply to the whole Everquest creator program, because maybe that will actually help push the channel to more viewers too. I just don't like the idea at first because, I don't know. I worry that, Daybreak will be watching my channel more. And what if they don't like what I say? Because this, it's not a secret. As much as I love the game, I think I'm also a big critic of it. Because it pisses me off. But I think that's anybody who plays the game, though. Tell me anybody out there watching right now that plays and loves the game, if it hasn't ever pissed you off to where you might have said something negative about it. Or is it just me? Am I temperamental? I probably am. But I'm okay with that. Even if it's a me problem. But if anybody does go listen to the Smartphone Stupid song over on DJ Wobblecog, and I'm still streaming, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I know that there are portions where the lyrics don't sync up perfectly with the imagery, but I'm still learning. Ratunga, a playable race in this, I forget. Ratunga is only a playable race in EverQuest 2. EverQuest 1, no. Although that would be pretty cool if it was. Now, you can get a Chitauri illusion mask, I believe. And that basically looks like a rat person. We've sometimes Hippie will use that illusion when he's running around in one of our groups. I think Yunkel might have one too, but I'm not sure. But I would totally play a Ratungan or a Chitauri. It wouldn't matter to me, whatever they want to call it. Honestly, I kind of like the name Chitauri better. Sounds a little bit like Chitara, everybody's favorite Thundercat. I don't think I'm gonna finish this quest. Oh no, I did! I gotta return to the guy now. Yunkel does not have one. Oh, okay. Now I need to remember where the hell this guy is. Return to Risa Thrawn. I wonder if he's on the find tool. Yeah, he is. Wow, that's awesome. I did not expect them to make it that easy. Rogue, Fez, you should make a clip and turn it into short release. Like, wait. Make a clip, turn it into a short, and release it. Like when I'm talking too fast and then the chorus. Oh, on the song. Yeah, maybe I could. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, because shorts do get a lot more views. Thank you for watching the video. That means you watched it because you know lyrics from the song. Yeah, I just feel like that song is funny and relatable at the same time. Because who hasn't had a stressful moment with their smartphone? You have been given a tightly wrapped stack of flashcards? What? Read the scroll. Oh. I don't know their language. Oh well. I wonder if that's meant to help you learn the language if you have the thing, like the quest. I have no idea. My smartphone told her I love her could be funny. There is this British guy, I think he's British. He sounds British. On YouTube, who's been making videos about AI lately, and he's trying all these different AIs out, like on his phone and stuff, And one of them is like a dominatrix AI girlfriend who makes him take her out on like dates at restaurants because she wants to embarrass him and stuff. And he actually goes and does it. And I'm like, dude, you were just about ready to do anything for content. I don't know if I can reach that level of you know, just being okay with whatever the hell happens. It's pretty funny though. I actually feel bad for the guy. But, you know, it's also his fault. He's doing it. I just asked, how are you? And it said, I love you on autocorrect. That's funny. Oh, wow. So wait, is that something that like legit happened to you where you asked a friend, how are you? And the phone told them that you said, I love you to them? That would be a difficult conversation afterwards. Especially if she replied with, I love you too. Because then how do you get out of that? I don't know if you can. Now Rogue shall be referred to as the gnome benefactor. Wait a second. Is this the freaking... No, this isn't. So this is the ramp that's blocked. And you can't get past it. I don't know. No matter what I do, you can't jump over it. So how do you get down there? Because that one's blocked. I don't remember how I got down there before, because I did in the past got down there. But I don't see any other path other than that hole in the wall over there in the cave, which maybe that's it. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out eventually. But I think I'm about done for the night. Because my guy's got a few levels. Oh shit. I'm probably gonna die. Frack, frack, frack. I might try to get my lower level guys out of here. Like have them gate. Okay, I got out. Woohoo! That was just a lot. I might have survived, but not without some casualties. You could make a song about an overly passionate AI girlfriend. Talk about how she goes through your phone. The other side. K24, I'll just call you that for now, said the down ramp is down over the north wall or north end. I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much. There's another ramp. Yeah, I had been looking for it like crazy, and I just couldn't find it. So remember, folks, if you are like a beast lord, you really, really, really do want to get one of these. If you're any kind of melee class, Drunkard Stein, it's not going to be available until the anniversary quests, but it's an anniversary quest item that lets you instantly port, even in combat, to the plane of knowledge. That's why my beast lord survived that, because I used this. Because had I used a gate potion, it wouldn't have triggered in time. I probably would have been dead, because those gate potions take forever. So yeah, that worked out. Everybody survived. Nobody died. Not even the mercs, man. Woohoo! That was a very eventful thing. Yeah, Rogue. And thank you again for the 20 subs. I really appreciate that. That Stein is nice. Yeah, it really is. It just sits in your inventory. And the cooldown isn't even that much. It's like 30 minutes. And it's a super easy quest. I actually made a video on that quest. So if you get bored, you can always do a search on my channel for Drunkard Stein. And just bookmark it for when the anniversary comes around. I think it's next March, right? Around then. Okay, good night, Fez. See you Saturday. Good night, Bill. Yeah, because I'm probably going to try to look to see if anybody needs upgraded gear. Probably going to try to get a better enhanced minion earring for my Beast Lord, because theirs is enhanced minion 14, which isn't bad, but I might be able to get them something better. Especially if I'm going to be using them to tank for this little group here. Fezzle Boom is 89. Ginger Wisp is still 96. The ones that are higher level, they're not going to level in that area. They're going to have to go somewhere else. But at least the ones in the 80s got some XP. Can put that into your teleport keyring. I don't even know if I have... Excuse me. I don't know if I have a teleport keyring. I don't know. I typed in key and this is what came up. Oh, look. I think I need to buy slots. I don't have any slots on any of these. Yeah, 0 of 0. How much is it to buy slots? 1,500. Activated item keyring. How many slots do you get? 10 slot ring to store teleportation items. You know, that's the thing though. At least where it is now, I know how to use it. I will have to look up this whole keyring thing before I commit to it. Because one, it's kind of pricey, over, 1,500 for it. And two, what do you call it? I don't know how I will click on it. I definitely don't want to have to pull up the keyring when I want to port, because right now I just have it sitting right there on my hotbar. So it's very convenient. And forgive me if I sound like a dumbass. I never used a keyring, but I've never have. So I don't know if it's going to be as convenient to use if it's in the keyring. So feel free to leave a comment and let me know if it would work the same. Like if I could just take a macro hotkey and bring it down to my hotbar, then maybe it could be worth it. But if it's like I'd have to open this keyring every time, then I would say it wouldn't be worth it. Bill says keyrings are a blessing. Okay, so you can put them in the hotbar. Yeah, none of them are just granted. It looks like I have to buy them all. So none are free of the so I have 0 of 0. So I have none. No slots in any of them. I guess I'll do it when inventory slots becomes an issue on this character. Now, I probably should do it with Fez because he has way too much shit. Yeah. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for hanging with me. This was I had a lot of fun, just kind of chilling and doing my thing here. Still got 21 viewers, or either that or Streamlabs is lying to me. And notice, ever since I did get my new router, I haven't had a single stream drop. So I'm so sorry, Streamlabs, for talking shit. Because for a while I was blaming Streamlabs. It had to be my janky router. So I updated that. Things are so much better now. Good night, Rogue, and good night, everybody else. I will be here tomorrow night with the Friday group. And for the first time, I am dreading the Friday group because we're going back to Burning Lands or Burning Bush or Burning Crotch. I don't remember. Burning something or other. You did cut out once? That could have been when I was editing the microphone, but the stream didn't drop though. The stream was steady the whole time. Otherwise it would have dropped from YouTube. YouTube's the one that's all super temperamental. So if it drops on YouTube, it just, So I don't know if there could have been a Twitch problem. But thank you for letting me know. You were in the middle of talking to me and you lagged out for a while. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that was a Twitch thing or what, but at least on my end, with my router and everything, it was all good. Scorched Woods? No, not Scorched Woods, because we left Scorched Woods. We went to Burning Lands, where the genie people are. And we got our asses kicked a bunch of times. So that kind of sucks. I even took Fez there to try to take out a named. And because Fez was alone with nothing but a cleric, he also got killed. So that sucks. Those freaking mobs in that zone are so OP. Okay, cool. Just wanted to let you know there was one instance tonight. But it was good overall. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like it wasn't on my end here, at least from my apartment. There could have been something, in transit. I don't know if it hiccuped on YouTube as well or just Twitch. So if it happened just on Twitch, then it was a Twitch thing. But if it happened on YouTube and Twitch, then I don't know. It could have even have been maybe my internet. But at least I know it's not the router. That's the important part. All right, good night, guys. Thanks again for hanging with me. Thanks again, Rogue, for the 20 memberships. gifted memberships. I appreciate that. So see y'all Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If I remember how to turn this off. There we go.